To Maria Bartiromo at CNBC, Manny Schiffers at Kiplinger, and to my blog followers that said it was time to load up the truck. Right again. We'll pull out of this economic crisis eventually, no matter how badly we handle it, because eventually we always get back to the basics of a society that creates the most wealth for the most people. We're experiencing the down part of a cycle. Government got too loose with credit and too proactive toward people with bad credit. People got to thinking real estate can't go down. Bankers got too clever with derivatives and leverage worldwide. And, in a nutshell, we were on a binge for 20 years. We overinflated. Now, we're going to contract the economic balloon. We've been through it before, and some of us always think there is no tomorrow. Warren Buffett described it as an economic Pearl Harbor and suggested we do what we did then, everything possible. And we will. But we're at war economically, and the impact of government meddling in the markets is going to be painful for a lot of people. What I want to do is make sure you're not one of them. Investors who take the correct action now will come out the other side in 10 or 20 years really, really rich. Making that happen for yourself starts with knowing the rules. Every successful investor I know, whether an active trader or a long-term investor, follows the same two rules of investing. Rule number 1, don't lose money. And rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1. My first book, Rule Number 1, appeared in the #1 position on the New York Times bestseller list and has been translated into 14 languages. Folks like investing guru Jim Cramer and SEC Chairman Arthur Levitt were nice enough to recommend it. In that book, I provided a straightforward explanation of how good investors use specific fundamentals to find the value of a business. I also presented a few technical tools investors can use to avoid losing money, and in doing so, make millions, and in some cases, billions. There is, however, work involved. Being an active investor is a discipline that, like dieting or getting into good physical shape, has a huge payoff, but does require effort and steadfast dedication. You wouldn't believe the number of people who read about dieting or working out or investing, but don't actually do it. Okay, you would believe it. I can't do anything about making you stick less food in your mouth, or dropping to the floor for some push-ups and then dashing out the door for a run. But I can do quite a lot about motivating you to do your own investing, getting you to do what you know you should, but can't quite. And you probably have a sense that these days it's more imperative than ever to learn how to take charge of your investments. Our entire financial system has nearly melted down and, in the process, created great problems for the average person's financial future. You know it's critical to do something today to secure your retirement later, because what you've been doing just hasn't, well, worked. Most of the people I meet nowadays don't even want to talk about their retirement funds because they don't know if their money will be there when they need it. They are often stunned when I start sharing with them the facts about how those funds are managed, as well as the simple solutions to a great retirement completely within their reach, solutions that can make them rich in very little time. You could be starting with close to $0 today in a horrible stock market. Apply what I teach you in this book, and have a bundle of money in 10 years to do whatever. Maybe you won't be ready to retire just yet, but you'll want money for other things, like paying for your kids' higher education, starting a small business, or buying a dream vacation home and taking more time off from work. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your riches as long as you keep investing your money the way I'm going to teach you. The goal is to continue to grow your retirement money and have plenty extra to play with between now and the day you actually do decide to walk away from the workforce.